Hey guys, Josh with Also Underground. I'm here with MC Lars. How are you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to meet you.
Doing good as well. It's great to meet you as well. And how's Warped Tour treating you so far?
Man, it's been great. You know, it's about a week in, maybe 8 days in, and every show's been great. It's our third year out, so it's nice to feel it building. You know, like the community around our stage, the Beatport stage, is just growing. It's awesome. It's kind of cool.
This is like your third year, you said?
Yes, sir. Third year out on Warped. Yeah.
All right. So, what kind of fun things do you do on Warped Tour that you have done or that you want to do?
You know what, man? I think Warped Tour is really interesting because everyone who comes to see us and comes to our table always has an interesting story, like why they're at Warped Tour. Because it's like this tradition now. It's 21 years old, so it's like two generations of people effectively have been coming, and like parents come now with their kids who have heard of me before, because I've been doing this for a while. So asking people stories, you know, like the fans are the real show. The people who come here, because there's no festival like this. So I just like talking to people, I guess.
Awesome. Okay, so you went to Stanford University, and what was your major?
English literature, and then I became a rapper.
All right.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in rhetoric and writing, so it's similar.
That's awesome.
So what influences your music?
I would say, you know, writing a song is like writing a paper. Like your thesis is your chorus, right? You're defending paragraphs like your verses. You always want to make sure you say something interesting. And so I always think about, okay, what am I trying to say, and how do I feel about it, and how do I say it in a unique way? So I'm always trying. What inspires me is trying to outdo myself every song. You know what I mean? Like if I'm not impressing myself, why am I doing it? You know?
All right. So when you went to Stanford, did you have this in mind that you were going to be a musician, a songwriter?
Wow. You know, man, it was always a passion of mine. It kind of was just lucky it became my path. But I wanted to do it. I always wanted to write songs. I knew I was minoring in psychology, and I wanted to maybe be like a child psychologist or a therapist. But music is also a form of therapy, so it kind of made sense, you know?
All right, so is there any new music in the works currently?
Yes, sir. My album, the Zombie Dinosaur LP, comes out in October, and we just did a Game of Thrones video called Dragon Blood, and I have a Legend of Zelda song called Triforce, which comes out in July.
Awesome. So what can fans expect from this album or EP?
I work with some cool people. I work with Watsky, Cool Keith, some of my favorite rappers, the guys from Less Than Jake. Like, there's a lot of exciting collaborations and a lot of like different pop culture themes, and I feel like it's my best record. It's my fourth album. So it'll be available everywhere in October.
All right. So it's going to be your fourth album. So how has your music changed over the years?
I think that's a good question. I used to make it all on my laptop, and I've been able to use like real studios now, you know? I think I've also learned about how to be funny and how to use humor in a good way, and how to be funny without being a joke, you know? Because I've been touring for 12 years, and it's like really nice being DIY and indie. I've been able to just keep going. No label could ever drop me, because no one could ever stop me.
That is a great quote.
I love this man.
It's a quote right here by MC Lars. Okay, so you're a cartoonist, and what's been some of the best cartoons that you made?
I used to do a comic strip called 27th Street, which is on my website, and I design all my own merch and my album art, and I think my comic strip, you could describe it as very surreal. My first year on Warped Tour, I had comic books, and they got around and they got on people's buses, and everyone was like, "You're crazy. Your comics are crazy." But yeah, just kind of like weird, surreal humor with interesting, strange characters.
And is there any plans of taking these characters and putting them into animation for TV for kids, possibly?
Whoa, how'd you know? Yeah, I'm working on a kids puppet show called Yes, Yes, Y'all, with robots that travel through time.
And when is that coming out?
Hoping to get something launched next year. We're working on the pilot, and we have some amazing friends who said they'll help us with it, so it's coming along well. So I'm figuring out the TV game. I feel like I figured out the music game, and now it's TV.
Yeah. And is there like a specific network you want it to be broadcasted on?
I mean, Nickelodeon would be awesome, you know, but we're just trying to start small and spread the word, but we just want as many people to see it as we can, because it's going to be really cool and educational, but a little edgy too, and really funny, and great beats. That's important.
Yeah, so your music will be featured in these cartoons, right?
Yeah, man, I'm going to be doing all music and bringing my guests on there, and it's just really exciting to be able to teach through TV, you know, or through Netflix or whatever, the tablet, just spreading positivity and inspiration, like you're doing with your show.
All right, so if there was one festival that you could play at that you haven't already done, which one would it be?
I would love to do Coachella, and it would be fun to do Coachella like with a full band, because I have a drummer on this tour, but I also have like a guitarist and a bass player, and just do a heavy set there one day. That's the goal.
Awesome.
Maybe next year.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for talking with us, and we wish you luck on the rest of the tour.
Thank you for your kindness. I hope you have a good Warped Tour.